Welcome to another journey with the Wandering Métis. Today we're in Cumberland House, Saskatchewan, celebrating 250 years of rich history and vibrant community spirit. Join us as we dive into the excitement of the paddling competition, experience the living traditions at the culture camp, and take a step back in time at the Métis Museum. We'll also tour important community heritage sites that have shaped the stories of this resilient and proud Métis community. Let's explore the heart of Métis heritage together. Welcome to the Wandering Métis. So behind me we got some canoe races going on. Real Carrier, the son of Solomon Carrier, is actually going to win the race. Look who I ran into.
Yeah.
Solomon Carrier, how are you doing, sir?
Pretty good.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again, Jason.
Riel, it was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You came first in the race today. How was that?
Oh, it was a tough race, and also great to be back home here. Haven't raced here in a few years.
And Solomon, what does it mean to you to see your son winning the race today?
Oh, it's fun. Mad because I want to be in the front of him, but he's trained for it, and he's got a super partner in Matt. I'm just happy to see him up there, and we're just having fun ourselves.
So we came up on a photo finish here. I've never been to paddling races, so what did that last 20, 30 meters mean to you?
Oh, you're just trying to jockey for that spot for the finish in front of the Weber pack you're with, and we were with the guys in the back there, and we were just battling it out. It's a good time.
Yeah,
that's why we're here.
Good. And so Riel, what does carrying on the paddling tradition mean to you?
It means a lot to me here. People in Cumberland House paddled for generations, and you can see the terrain is perfect for paddling. And even before my dad, it was my grandfather and the men and women of Cumberland House paddled all over here. So I see their pictures, and I would talk with them, and some of them have passed on now, and I think about them when I'm paddling. Carrying on the traditions of paddling is important to me, and now my son's here, and hopefully he's signed up to go in a canoe race, and so he's going to keep it on, keep the tradition going.
Nice.
We are lucky to carry it on forward, and Rael's doing a really good job. He's, in my mind, probably one of the best paddlers in Canada right now, and he's going to keep going, and eventually my grandson, his son, will be carrying it on, I hope, and if not, it doesn't matter. It's just that we keep going, and as Métis people and as Indigenous people, it's a proud tradition to keep and carry on. Right?
Yes. So to close, I'm going to ask you what the 250th celebration means to you personally. We'll start with you, Riel.
Well, what I like about the 250 is coming back here and see the community spirit. There's new signs up. I can just feel a sense of pride of being from this space, and being from this space for 250 years and into the future. I think there's a real pride of being from here, and I'm seeing it come out. And people are excited to be back. I've seen faces I haven't seen in a while. Everyone's coming here for this event, and so it's exciting to come home for that, and also see other people come home, and then have my son experience that, the next generation.
People were here for millennia, and we're just keeping that going, and 250 is just a number that is celebrated as well, and we celebrated from the time that Indigenous people were here, and we're happy to do that. So, and it happens to be where we're from,
Nice.
So it's cool.
Okay, well, I'd like to thank both of you for taking the time out of your day to
nice to meet you.
Talk with me, and congratulations on your win, Riel, and I hope they look at the photo finish and get a little bit better result for you there, Solomon. We're here with the ladies. Can you please introduce yourself?
Florence Macaulay, Veronica Liberty, Rainbow Fable.
Okay, Veronica, you said you've been paddling for 25 years. How about you, Rainbow?
I've been paddling for about 20 years, since I was 10 years old.
Okay, can you ladies share with me what you've learned from a lady like Florence in regards to paddling?
Just keep going, and just give her every time, and never give up. And so
We're inspired and trained by our late grandmother, Marie Louise Mackenzie. She's on the shirt, and her late partner.
Nice, I like that.
Oh, that was the first woman that I paddled with.
Uh-huh.
Was their grand Marie Louise, and from there I've been paddling.
Yeah, and
So Marie Louise is our grandmother, and she is named the Big Stone River Queen. And here's our Big Stone River.
The big
So
queen.
we take a lot of pride in our paddling and our canoeing, and because it's our family tradition, it's what we're made of.
Well,
Yeah.
I'd like to thank all you ladies for taking a minute out of your day to chat with me, and good luck on the race today, all of you. Okay, we're here in the Cumberland House Métis Museum, and I have a tour guide. Can you introduce yourself, please?
I'm Charity Chaboyer. I work at the Métis Nation also, and my family is originally from Cumberland House. So I wanted to show you guys what my grandfather made. So he built a replica of Cumberland House back in the day. That's a picture of him. His name was Steve Chaboyer. So the site of Old Cumberland House looking north to the former shore of Cumberland Lake. A large chimney mound can be seen in the silhouette in the trees in the middle of the background. But this was his hobby, woodworking was his hobby. And he actually passed it down to my dad, who actually does stuff like this too.
Coming back home, Charity, to the 250th celebration, what does the celebration mean to you?
They're celebrating Cumberland because it's the oldest Métis settlement. And it's exciting seeing all the venues and seeing all the people coming to share it with us, because I feel like Cumberland, we're the end of the road, we're an island, we're not a through place. So it's nice getting a bunch of visitors and being able to see Cumberland House and the history of it.
Well, thanks for your time, Charity. It was nice seeing the display that your grandfather made.
He was an amazing man.
We're here on a tour, and with me I have.
That's it. My name is Bill Thomas.
And so, Bill, are you from the community here at Cumberland House?
I am a member of the village of Cumberland House, also the Cumberland House Cree Nation. We're going to go over to the old site. Old site meaning that's where the first the landing of Samuel Hearn.
So I've been asking pretty much everybody this question since I arrived here. What does the Cumberland 250 celebration mean to you?
It's family. It's family that have been here since the start of the 1774. We have family that goes back all the way to Joseph Cook, who came here with Samuel Hearn, and his daughter married a man, and then his daughter, and then his daughter, and then it comes to my mother, and that's the line that's still here. And I'm kind of amazed about how resilient we are, that we haven't moved away, that we're keeping our families alive here. Well, we'll be entering the reserve part of the island, but that's where the First Nations people would come, but not as a community. They'd come in as families, come and trade, barter, and meet up with other families.
And what items did they trade in barter?
I think it's trading mostly was salt pork or pemmican, something that would last, because you couldn't have no refrigerator, so you had to have something that would last. Or you barter fish, or you bring in your meats. You get a flour. It's something that you'd need.
So this used to be a one-room school?
Yeah, one-room schoolhouse.
Jeez, I wonder how many students would fit in there.
Not too many, probably 6, 7. This is the one that was in the Battle of Batoche. Yeah, so it got stuck here and it stayed here.
Like right here?
Up in along the river here. There's remnants of the wood still on the side of the river. On the mud bank.
Yeah.
There's still lots of wood, steel stuff there. So the cannon there, that's a signal cannon for the Hudson Bay. So they'd fire it off when they was an approaching ship just to signal people far and wide that the furs and the goods were coming in.
So is this the anchor from
That's
the?
the anchor from the SS Northcott.
Our people had like the mind to come and build all this stuff. It just amazes me.
Yep.
That they had the engineering and stuff back then.
So that was built in, I believe, in Detroit, Cincinnati, Ohio, and shipped to Grand Rapids. The historic park itself was built. So it's 100 years old, the park itself. And then the provincial park is 50 years this year. So the park's 50 years old, and the historic portion is 100 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and our community is 250 years old.
And now seeing something like this it's pretty impressive seeing, remnants of the Northcote, and to think that our people, had a part in that history of that.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
I had a run-in with them. This is where they kept powder, ammunition, muskets, anything that could explode. So I kept it away from the main part of the buildings. The powder house itself, the walls are about 2 feet thick.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Yeah, they're big, thick walled all the way around.
And what are the walls made of?
Mortar, rocks, plaster, all sorts of. There was a wooden top there, so they. So
Solid.
it says that once upon a time they used it for a jail cell.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's completely solid. I can't believe that.
Yeah.
As we wrap up the incredible 250th year celebration here in Cumberland House, I'm left in awe of the traditions, the stories, and the people who make this place a living piece of our Métis heritage. From the dances to the laughter, from the elders to the youth, this celebration is a powerful reminder of who we are and where we come from. But don't think the journey ends here. There's always more to discover, more stories to share, and more adventures ahead with the Wandering Métis. So if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and join us as we keep wandering, exploring, and celebrating Métis culture together. Until next time, keep the spirit alive.